I think now we'll call upon a fellow, a Native American who was well respected by Veterans for Peace, and he's also a friend of Veterans for Peace and a member of Veterans for Peace.
You have him on.
His name is Strong Buffalo, otherwise known as Tom LeBlanc.
Find him.
Tom LeBlanc.
Strong Buffalo, he's an enrolled member of the Sisseton-Wahpeton Dakota and a decorated Vietnam veteran. He's been writing poetry before there was anything named as native poetry. Started way back in Vietnam. In 1990, he was awarded the Heinrich Boll Fellowship. And in 1997, a St. Paul Company's Leadership in Neighborhood Grant Award. He travels all over the world speaking, and it's been a way of life for him. His words are translated into more than 17 languages, 3 published books, 6 CDs, lectures and performances, and they're spoken to contribute to a world where we use creativity and options other than war, racism, and classism to solve the problems we face. Strong Buffalo has also worked for the International Treaty Council.
There he is.
There he is.
Okay, there he is, Strong Buffalo.
Okay.
Glad to have you on. Thanks for
There he
being
is.
with us today. So you can begin your presentation. I already introduced you as who you are, so you may begin.
All right, thank you. Teach us to walk on the soft earth as relatives to all that live. Hello, I am Strong Buffalo, Tatanka Ohitika of the Sisseton-Wahpeton Dakota Oyate. These days, we are all so enclosed within our homes. We are finding ourselves within ourselves. Within us, our pasts are rising. We all saw death die, and racism came alive for many as we witnessed the murder of George Floyd by so-called peacemakers. Here in Minnesota, Smoke on Water, where the Dakota have lived since the beginning of life, I say 10,000 years, give or take a day or two upon the 10,000 lakes. It is called Dakota Tamakoche. We are on Dakota land. Wakantaka, the mysterious one who created it all, gave us this land to live in a good and friendly way, to be a relative with all that is living, for all is connected. We are instructed to follow the natural laws, like being gives one the right to life by one's mere existence. But most don't see us, the Dakota, or they find us insignificant, poor things in the way of progress and development. We are put into reservations to be forgotten, for our voices matter little. Our lives and death do not amount to very much. But heed my words. The insignificant ones now are the spiritual warriors of peace. I am but only one, a proud Marine decorated and wounded in the battlefield, and I have worked for peace since that war. I am one of the Akichita of the Kit Fox Society, stemming from the treaty days. I have traveled with Vets for Peace to Nicaragua, with the American Indian Movement to Libya, working to make peace. I have traveled the world for the International Indian Treaty Council, working for over 100 Indian nations, treaty and human rights. I ran with Dennis Banks and Emmett Eastman and other American Indians on sacred runs from New York to San Francisco, from the South to the north in Japan, from London to Moscow for land and life. To the north, the last chief from the headwaters of the Mississippi is one of my grandfathers. To the east, I have children with the bear's heart of the Medellin. To the south, Chiefs Little Crow and Good Thunder of then and now are my beloved relatives. To the west, Chiefs Red Iron and Big Eagle give me voice as a headman. For here in Minneapolis, in St. Paul, I was born. I watch and care for the sacred places and sites and burial mounds of my ancestors, and every inch of this land is holy, no matter who owns it today. It never left us. Every day is a ceremony, and I sing and dance it alive, but still, many laugh, mock, ridicule, and dismiss us, and say that you are just insignificant old ones with no numbers. But I stand with all of life that has no voice, for the first cloud is my father. The mighty river is my mother. The earth tells us to stand up and speak for all that is living. For the most noble thing we can do now is to be in peace. More accurate, to be in balance and harmony with all that is living. Do not allow destroyers, the takers, the haters, and the killers, the enemies of earth. For our insignificant is our power of peace, a peace that is within and is going throughout this wide world. So my brothers and sisters, let us begin to become the family of earth's relatives. Tatanka Oyate, we are all related. I'm working with a group that is making peace pockets, that is helping to fund vets for peace and Oyate Otanen. We're online. These are meteorite stars for peace. I'll close with this piece that I call Peace Prayer. Oh, Grandfather God, pity us. Lean to hear our feeble voices sent with great sorrow. For all those seeking peace, surrounded by war. We arise in the east, emerging with the bright light of a new day of hope. We walk to the south, where life comes from, bringing a warm rain to wash away evil from those of violence. We stand in the west, the gateway to the other side, looking for guidance during our lonely journey. We visit the north, where the cold wind helps us to endure the pain. We enter the center of the circle and reach down to caress our Mother Earth, who loves and protects and provides for all her children. And we look up and we thank you, Creator, for this life and all that is in it. And we see the sun, and we know something so important. You must have created, you must be, and we place our prayers of peace there for you to hear. You, the peacemaker, the perfect one, whose mystery gives life. And we hear you. Peace is stronger than war. Peace must be taught. Peace must be shared. And peace must be the law for all. Thank you.
Yeah, I really like that quote where he said, every day is a ceremony. That was very nice. And I have a strong feeling that if we follow the Dakota way, our earth would be, and our society would be in a much better shape. So we thank you, Strong Buffalo, for taking time to be with us today. And we hope to see you again soon. Okay.
All right,
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Okay.